Yeah, where are all my people in the madhouse? I'll be a guide, climb aboard and sit your ass down. Don't worry, there's no need to fear when you hear. You know we're right here. We got the crew and we're ready for a game time. You're not ready to step inside a deranged mind. Yeah, this is what you came here for. We got machinima news and fuck yous. It's the goddamn ward.
What's up your ass, and welcome to the Wardcast, where we pretend to be newscasters, sometimes talk about survival horror, machine cinema, and what's going wrong with the ward. I'm your idiot host for the evening, Alec Funnell.
No, don't touch it!
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
You had one job.
This is why you don't get me to host every week. Right, with me fulfilling her ward community service is Jazz Rich. Also blowing my whistle, bitch, is Alyssa Yadiza Camps. And coming up from my rear is Shaun Clark.
What?
Hi.
And
Hello. Hello.
hello.
Sound like Elvis.
And now it's time to wipe my rear end on Shaun's corner.
Jesus Christ. Join us next week, everybody, where I'll be hosting again.
So, I want to impose on a couple of questions upon you guys.
No.
So, for the viewers and listeners out there, you can join in by posting a comment or joining the ward Discord.
Or send us a fax.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
fax machine's always open.
How many people
funny-
listening to this will not even know what a fax is?
We use the facts at work all the time. It's the facts of life.
Get out of here.
Shut up.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so, my questions are, do you like watching or reading reviews prior or before
Isn't
of
that
a
prior?
movie or video game? I said prior, not fire. Pyromaniac. And do you think said reviews hurt your opinions of the article or the product after the review? So, for example, I played Resident Evil Survivor back in the day, and you know what? I was quite enjoyed it. You know, when it was released, and I can remember being generally entertained by the game. I was intrigued by the main character recovering from a helicopter accident. Doesn't remember shit about things, but remembers his gun, how to fire it.
That's my life.
Ah,
How could I ever forget my gun? My best friend.
What gun?
And by gun,
I
I
don't
mean
know.
penis.
I don't know who I am, but I got a gun. Thank God for that. But yeah, I was quite intrigued by the story of the game, where you were in fact playing as the bad guy, kinda.
Spoiler!
Kinda!
Ah!
It left me wondering if is the kids going to escape. So yeah,
No.
I was kind of enjoying it, especially with the G-Gun. Jaw! God,
What?
you guys didn't have the
Oh.
G-Con, did you? When you played Survivor.
I
Never played
wait,
Survivor.
What? Did the PAL version have the
Yep.
the gun con support?
Yep.
What the fuck? You're telling me America's the only place that didn't get the fucking gun con support? Wow.
Canada never got the game, so
Yeah, but
Who
we don't
didn't?
give a shit about it either.
Who didn't get it?
What?
Canada apparently.
Oh wow. Yeah, because
Oh.
I
No,
always
we
knew
got the
that.
game.
I knew that the Japanese version had the gun con support, but I didn't know the European version did too. That pisses me off. Why the fuck did? Oh, I know, because America gun by. Okay, I get it.
I had a good time playing it.
It probably
So-
came out, like, I don't remember when that game came out, but it probably came out in a period where there was a bunch of gun violence and there's probably a school shooting or something, so they couldn't
And
fucking
bitches.
promote selling a gun accessory, so they didn't include the support. I'm sure that's probably what happened. But just because
Crazy
there's
with
a
their
reason
gun
does not excuse it. It's fucking bullshit. It's a first-person light gun game. How are you not going to give it light gun support? Huh? I'm talking to you, Capcom. Fuckers.
Alec, you already got him started.
I know.
Welcome to Sean's Corner.
Get out. Oh, you still
Yeah.
can.
Okay, getting back to the whole question then. So I was basically saying that back in the day I was enjoying Resident Evil Survivor, but about a year ago I started watching reviews on Resident Evil Survivor, and it's just like this guy's really taking a shit on Survivor like every chance he gets, and I'm just like, I probably don't want to play Survivor anymore. And I'm just wondering if that review has influenced my opinion on the game, and does it influence any other people? When you watch reviews prior to something or after playing a game, what do you guys think?
I mean, I think for sure. I think the degree that it affects your opinion depends on, like, did you look at the review before you played it or after? Because I feel like if you experienced it before you looked at the review, it's already kind of had its primary impact on you, so you're already going to form that opinion about it. I mean, I guess like popular opinion can kind of sway you one way or the other. You can reanalyze it based off of other people's opinions and then have like a different opinion altogether. But I think it's more important when you look at that shit beforehand, because it's going into the game. It colors your expectations one way or the other, whether your expectations are set like higher than they probably should be or lower, or if it's just like, that mindset is just there, like this thing is bad because all these people said it was bad, so you're like waiting to experience this bad thing, so you're just expecting it to be bad, so it kind of ruins things, I feel like. But I don't know, like it's interesting to see what other people think about games, so like I do tend to look at the reviews, but for the most part for me I just look at the score just to see like what they give it, like the number, is it a 9, is it a 5, what did they give it, and then I'll read down to the bottom of the review where it just kind of gives you like a summary of like overall what they thought of the game real quick. But if you go into like the deep dive of a review and you see like all these little highlights, pros and cons, it just kind of it taints the experience for you, I feel like. Because like you said with Survivor, everybody shit on, it's like The Last of Us, right? If you were to look at The Last of Us reviews and you went in with that mindset, you're going to have a bad experience. You're going to be going in there ready to judge it. But if you experienced it before hearing about, all the drama and the bad reviews and all these things that are going on, then you could form a true opinion whether you liked it or not. And then compare that to other people after the fact. I feel like that's the healthier way to do it, because it does influence your opinion. And you have to consider the fact too, like people that are reviewing the game they're jaded, and they don't really have the appreciation for the content, because odds are they got it for free. They got it from the publisher to review. It was paid for. And in addition to that, so like just getting it for free, like you don't have that attachment, you don't have that investment in the product. So that takes away. And then like reviewers are playing so many games and reviewing so many things that they're like, they don't really stick with them. It's just like, oh, well, I got to run through this. I got to do this real quick. It colors it as well. And that's another reason I feel like it's bad.
So do you think you prefer like a retrospective review to, a month after review or something?
Yeah, this is kind of why I thought it was a good idea for Metacritic to put, like they postponed the user reviews. I honestly wish they would do that in general for that same reason. Just like give it some breathing space, give people a chance to check it out and form their own opinion and see if they like it. And then you can come in and have the, professionals or whatever, do their reviews, and then it can be a conversation after the fact. And then the people that didn't want to buy it immediately anyway, they were going to wait anyway. But the people that were excited about it are going to buy it immediately. And then they're going to take that enthusiasm and excitement into their first playthrough, and that's just going to enhance the experience without all the negativity and the people shitting on it and picking it apart and complaining about all these things, and kind of giving you a roadmap of what to expect, whether positive or negative. I feel like that definitely influences what you're going to take from the game. It's bad. I don't think it's a good thing.
I don't really watch reviews. I mean, if I do, it's mainly just I don't really listen to the person talking.
Wow.
I literally like I want to see like little gameplay things, and I listen to some things they're saying, not every single little thing, because some people just nitpick, and I don't want nitpick. I want to like see kind of for myself, and then I'll go play it and be like, oh, it's better than they said it was, in my opinion. You know, like, yeah, I don't let other people's views on something affect how I view it. It's my experience.
Yeah, exactly. And you're also like it depends on who ends up reviewing it too. You know, like is this the guy that's playing the sports games reviewing like a survival horror game or something like that? Because
it's hard because everyone has different views.
Yeah,
like.
because if somebody that likes sports games reviews a first-person shooter or something like that, they're going into it like probably expecting not to have a good time. And if they're not interested in that kind of a game, it's automatically going to color their opinion before they've even touched it.
You set it up for failure.
Yeah, there. Exactly. And it's like you could release like an old school survival horror game today, like with the tank controls and everything, the way that it was back in the 90s. And if you don't,
1995.
Yeah. Like if you don't give that game to a person that appreciates that kind of a game, they're going to rip it apart and say it's trash. But there's an audience out there that likes that kind of gameplay that would really appreciate that, and that could be like their favorite game that came out that year because that's the kind of game that they like. So it's very complicated.
with that kind of stuff, like I try to remain open-minded. Like I always try new things, and like, this isn't something I usually do, but I tried it and it's not for me. I'm not going to sit there and shit on it. I can acknowledge it's not for me, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and rip it a new one because it's something I don't particularly play and I tried it and I didn't care for it or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know, because, like, for me, I mean, I'm guilty of this of myself, especially, like, I'm going to flip it on its head. It's not video game, it's wrestling for me. But, so I would watch a wrestling event live, and I would generally like the presentation, the show. And then I would watch some people review it, and you think, they're just shitting on every single thing. And I'm just like, why do I continue to watch this shit?
There's that, too. It's like they're critics, right? They're there to criticize it. And I just feel like it's something you should stay away from until after the fact, because even if you do get somebody that is into it, you can get the reverse effect too, where they're so invested in that particular thing that they can rip it apart from a place of love. You know what I mean? Like they're so invested in it, they have so much to compare it to, and they hold it up to such a high standard that that's the best person to criticize and pick it apart. But that doesn't mean to that person it's a bad game just because they ripped it apart. You know, if it's going to an audience that understands what they're doing and how they're approaching the review. But if somebody that doesn't understand that and just is looking at this as a broad review, they're going to think the game is garbage. So there's just so much gray area when you're talking about reviews, so many factors that can come across to the reader or the viewer if it's a video review or whatever. You know, like, is this person really enjoying that content? Are they critically analyzing this? Like, there's just so many things, and it's so easy for that review to influence your opinion before you've even touched it, and I just don't think that's a good idea. Unless it was a game that you weren't going to play at all, and maybe this review might sway you to give it a try, then maybe I could see it because you wouldn't experience it otherwise. But outside of that, yeah, I feel like that's just
don't let other people paint your experience.
Exactly. Have your own opinion. Play the games that you are excited about, that you like. You know, if something looks appealing, buy it, play it, enjoy it.
Yes.
Period. Like it shouldn't matter what other people say.
It's your experience.
There's a lot of games out there. There's a lot of games out there that I bought in the bargain bin just because I was curious about them. Like I never got to them, and they're games that had like terrible reviews, and I'm like, oh god, I remember hearing about this game, and I buy it for $5. I throw it in, and I'm like, holy shit, this game's amazing. Like, why are people shitting on this? Like, it doesn't matter what other people say. There's going to be games out there that a lot of people think are shit, but that doesn't mean you're going to think they're shit. Play the games that you are interested in.
It's about
unless
your
it's Animal
experience.
Crossing.
Wow.
Or Tetris.
Okay.
Or Tetris.
Listen.
Or Metal Gear Survive.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay, we're just not gonna touch that one.
Or Yakuza.
What? I am under attack. What?
Oh, this is here.
I'm trying to be wholesome and good, and you guys are like, "Oh, fuck Animal Crossing,
I'm
fuck
just
Tetris,
kidding.
fuck Yakuza." Like, what?
At least I played Yakuza.
Wait, you have?
Yes.
We'll talk later, Alec.
Don't. He
We
hates
probably
it.
shouldn't because I haven't played for that long.
Can I have an aneurysm?
Okay, good. Jazz, any comments?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm very not for reviews and stuff. Like, I just, for like products online, if you're buying something that somebody's bought before, I get it. But for movies and video games, I've always just like been in the corner while, well, not obviously not you guys, but like most people just like shit on the stuff that I like. So I stay quiet and I'm like, you know what? I like it, and fuck you.
Fuck you.
So I've had this one person who kept like, every time I was excited about something, they would shit on it, and then I was just like, you know what? You get mad when we do that, so get fucked, and I'll play what I like and not tell you about it. Yeah, fuck. But yeah,
Yes.
I don't like reviews. I don't like watching people play games to start off, but
Wow.
I also don't like. I don't have the attention span for it. But then to have them like just like, this game is trash, this game is garbage, this game's stupid, blah, blah, blah. It's like, why? Why is it like that? You need reasons, or get out.
Yeah.
So I don't like them.
Yeah, basing all of your purchases off of reviews prior to playing them, I feel is just, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah.
Because it goes the other way too, where like maybe everybody's saying this game's the fucking greatest thing that's ever been created in the history of video games, and then you go buy it, and you're super excited about it, and you're ready for this amazing experience that everybody's talking about, and it's just not for you, and you think it's terrible,
Yeah.
and you just
that's
wasted your
happened
money
too.
anyway, and you bought it solely
Yeah.
because everybody else said it was cool.
I usually buy, if in that case, I usually buy games because people I know that know me will tell me to buy it. Because I'm like, okay, well, you guys know me, you know what I like. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So the chances of me liking is higher. Yeah. Catch up the game. Catch up VR.
What if they did My Name is Ketchup? Would you like get that game?
Nope.
It depends what it is.
You click on it 500 times.
No.
But it's
I still like good games.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
There's a Titanic VR. I haven't gotten it just because it's Titanic, but also I don't have a VR. But like, I usually get everything that's Titanic, so the name is not always what it. To me, I'll just look at the trailers, and if the trailers look good, like I did with Ghost of Tsushima, like I just looked at the trailer, and it looked, I don't know, it looked like Horizon Zero Dawn, so I was like, I like that. I like open world games like that, so I'm gonna get it, and I liked it.
I thought about getting it.
I really enjoyed it. Oh, I'm still enjoying it, but like my first off, like I had no idea what it was. All I knew it was
looks
like
gorgeous.
It made me think of a game I used to play on my original Xbox, where you're a ninja and you have to like go around doing like sneaky missions and stuff. But this obviously, like, it's a much prettier game, but
Yeah.
it's so much more, and it's good.
Fancy.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. They make trailers for that purpose, right? It's a slice of the game to get you interested to come and experience the rest of the game. So if what they release in the trailers isn't appealing to you, that game's probably not for you. But if it is, take a chance in life, go buy the game, give it a shot. If it's not for you, sell it or whatever.
Give it to someone else.
There's no, it's like they say, there's no, wow, I don't even know what the saying is. No risk,
All
no
in
reward,
this.
whatever the fuck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to risk something to get something worthwhile. So there you go.
Yeah.
Trailers.
Yeah. Trailers.
Okay. Alright, let's move on. Let's go to Wall with Weeks of Our Lives. Diz, how was your 7 days?
She's gone.
She's dead.
Yes.
It's been 7 days. She's dead.
Wow.
No.
She's
What,
back.
like The Ring?
7 days.
Well, I mean, it's just a lot of Yakuza and work. That's pretty much it. Nothing terrible.
At the same
nothing
time?
Great. Yes,
Ooh,
I
that
take
sounds
Yakuza
good.
to work.
Do you
Play
work
it
for
on
the
your Switch.
Yakuza?
Shut
I
up.
was in a game once.
Shut up.
First rule of Yakuza is you don't talk about Yakuza.
You don't talk about Fight Club.
Yakuza.
Yeah, I didn't do much. I slept, I worked, and I played Yakuza.
Jesus. Wow, okay.
And then she was fucking attacked.
I was! So my cat came in my room and he just tried to jump on my seat, but he clawed my ass.
I think your cat might be Yakuza.
I'm gonna take care of this. You guys continue your thing. Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, Shaun, how was your 7 nights?
Hello. My week was short too. I watched a couple things. I finished Boy Meets World, and it was good. I liked it. It was good. I feel like it actually kind of stood the test of time. Like it's obviously, a product of its time. But like going back and watching it today, I thought it was still really good. Humor was good. I didn't think I would like it at first, but that seems like everything for me nowadays. I'm just like, I don't want to watch this, and then it gets better. So when he fucking did that in the classroom towards the end of the series, where he fucking draws it out for like ever. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. It's hilarious. But yeah, so I finished that. I started Girl Meets World, which is the revival.
Spin-off?
Yeah, spin-off. I mean, it's a continuation, so I guess it's a spin-off, but it's also a sequel, more or less. But it focuses obviously more on their kids, which I get it, new generation. Like, I don't give a shit about the kids. I want to know about the characters from the other show. And they're not really in there a whole lot, which is unfortunate. But there are some episodes that do kind of bring them in a lot more. And those episodes are really good. So like the first one, at first, I didn't think I was going to like it. But more so this one because at first it seemed like it was going to be one of those shows that's like, it's a kid show. You know what I mean? It's very clearly cut to be a kid show. But it turned out to, like, I don't know that it changed or it just needed a chance to get to that place, but it became a little bit more than that. So I gave it a chance and then it got better. But like they started to bring in more of the characters from the older series and stuff like that. So that was really cool to see, them today and their characters come back and like they kind of continue storylines a little bit. From the older show. So that's really cool. I like that they did that. But that's really good. I'm watching that. What else did I watch? I put on this Spider-Man show. I'm not even sure which one it is. Just some fucking animated Spider-Man show. And it looks like fucking Ben 10. And some of the designs are just super fucking weird. Like Dr. Octopus is like a teenage kid, and it's just
what
he's like in some of the episodes he's a good guy, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, what is this show? It's very strange. But yeah, I'm that's just my show that I put on when I fall asleep. So again, I'm only seeing pieces of it, but what I've seen is just fucking weird. I'm like,
my show is Parks and Rec when I fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm sure we all have that show. But I'm glad I picked that show because I'm pretty sure I'm going to fucking hate it. I know yours is Disenchanted, but that's a good show. But yeah, don't watch that. It's bad. It's nothing like the original. Or not the original show, but the one from the 90s, The Good Show. But I think that's all I watched. And the only thing I played this week was a Zombie Army Trilogy with Jazz. We got the bottles.
Not all of them.
Well, yeah, like half of them. But still, we made progress. We beat, what, two more levels? Something like that?
I
don't know. Progress. Progress was made. Stupid shit happened. It was a good time. It's fun. We got to get Alec back so he can play that shitty game that he loves so much.
Alec, we'll make you like it again. You can eat babies and catch fire.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't even seen that.
It's great.
There's something wrong with the statement there. Make me like it again. That implies that I liked it.
Wow.
Okay, never mind. Jeez.
You gotta see the porno dolls.
Yeah,
What? Excuse me?
Do you want to build a cowboy?
Do you want to build a porno doll? It doesn't have to be a porno doll.
Yeah,
my
I wish I was
God.
frozen.
Wow. And I
Anything else?
started Gwent Thronebreaker, which is like the story sequel, I guess, to that Gwent card game that I was playing that I fucking hated because I couldn't get the platinum because they fucking broke the goddamn game through patches. But anyways, it's all offline stuff. It's all story based, so I should be able to get the platinum. And I only played maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes of it, but it seems pretty cool. I like it. I like Witcher, so any additional Witcher stories, I'm all about that shit. So it's good. And that's it. That was my week.
Cool, cool.
Hey, Jeff.
Cheers! How
Hi.
was your 168 hours?
Long. I worked.
I did that
worked.
too, by the way.
And I worked on things. And by that I mean I
Did nothing?
watched stuff.
What? How is that working?
I have to work to keep my eyes open.
Wow, okay.
It's true.
I don't have the stupid prism thing on my glasses anymore because my double vision's been a little corrected, so that's kind of good.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did it once. It was fucking horrible.
It is horrible. But the glasses thing to correct it is even worse. What did I do? I think I played a little bit of sushi, but not much. Just because it got a little spooky at one point, and then things were falling in my mom's condo, and I was like, I'm going to bed, boy. But I played that. I played. The fuck else did I play? I mean, yesterday I played a little bit of Beyond Two Souls, but only just to make a video, and because I discovered a fun filter on the phone that you saw it, Sean. It just adds a creepy grin to the characters.
Oh no.
So I made Nathan really creepy. I feel like I played something. I played a little bit of Greedfall today, but couldn't really stick to it. So I guess I wasn't really in the mood to play anything. Because the girl's like, go find this person. I'm like, okay. So we run up the fucking hill and find the person. And she's like, okay, follow me. So I follow her. And then we get there and nothing happens. And then she's like, okay, so now you have to go over there. I'm like, fuck. Why don't you just tell me to go there from the start? So.
And then you quit?
Yeah, well, I started watching more Once Upon a Time. I know I said I was going to skip the Neverland shit, but I'm watching it. Yeah.
Bow.
I figured, why not?
Bow.
Why not? Until you're ready to watch the frozen bits, then I'll...
The frozen bits?
Yeah, that's why I keep calling them the frozen bits. I've been watching more Winona Earp. I think I'm at season 3. If not, I'm almost at season 3, which is the one that I don't remember. So then I can finally watch the new season once I catch up to that. But even if I've seen it, like, recapping and rewatching that show is just so funny because, like, it's just, like, right up my alley for the humor. It's perfect. Excellent. And even though he doesn't remember because he's a little poop, me and Sean watched Mulan.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
God damn it.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey, I remembered the game, and you didn't mention the game, so get fucked.
I didn't have to because you mentioned it.
Wow.
Plus, we play it every week, so it's kind of obvious now.
Wow.
Just kidding. Like, I usually have the energy to do one level, so we do, like, one level every time we play, but this time we focused on the bows.
The
So that was
balls.
good. Bows.
Yeah, Mulan was fun, too.
Mulan was fun.
So
We were
fucking
making a lot of
stupid.
stupid jokes the entire time, and, like... When will my reflections... Exactly. Oh my god. They should have had that in there. I can't remember half the jokes that we made, but
I
I
know,
don't-
there were so many good ones, too. What the fuck?
there were. But then there was at some point, like, we brought back the "you want to make out," so that
Yeah.
was good.
Never let it die.
never let it go.
Meh.
And I feel like I did something else this week, but I can't remember what it was. So
Crack.
it must not have been important. It
Did
wasn't
you do
crack.
The drugs?
No drugs. No.
No.
No drugs. I recorded lines. I recorded lines for for one of the projects that I got cast through Casting Call Club, and then another one who, like, a project that me and Alec already did, but I did one line for another one of his projects. And then I threw in a couple more auditions because it's a fun thing to do now and then. Just audition for something. They're like, yeah, here's 2 lines. I'm like, oh, I could do that. After
it's all fun and games when it's 2 or 3 lines, but when
after
it's
doing
200.
200 for like Jill and stuff, even though it's just me and I wrote it, but I never remember them. So I get to them and I'm like, this line is fucking stupid. Who wrote this? I did. Fuck. Idiot. So this one was just like 1 line, and you're like, oh, okay. And he's like, you did it wrong. I'm like, oh. But so that was fun. And I'm gonna hopefully work a little bit on my other project, as you guys know, but the public does not yet. I had a super secret project a long time ago that I was working on, but now and then I'd add on to it. And today I decided that I had enough for 1 episode, so we're gonna get the lines out, get them lines there going there.
Over there.
You know, over there, those little low lines there, so we can get that to Shaun.
Lines.
Little lines. And I have no drugs. Just
Lines.
8 cups of coffee.
And lines.
8 or 9
lines
cups of coffee.
coffee. Just snort the
Lines
grains.
of coconut.
Croconut?
Drugs?
Snort
No
the
drugs.
croconut.
No drugs.
Oh.
I'm off Monday because there's a random holiday that I had no idea existed, and that's Monday, so I'm off
Christmas.
Monday, and I'm also off Thursday because, like I said before, me and my coworker, because we work longer days, my boss doesn't want to pay us more money, so she had us rotate getting a week or a Thursday off every second week, and this week is my week, so I only work 3 days this week.
Woo, fancy.
Yeah.
Must be nice to be
It's-
like, ah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I should have done my week like this. I watched something, and I played something, and I played Yakuza.
Yeah, dude,
Listen,
you
my
need to
cat
step up
bit
your
my
fucking
ass.
game. You can at least tell us about your experience in Yakuza. I mean, come on.
I think the scream basically was her experience.
Fine, I'm in Yakuza 4, I'm playing Tanimura, and I'm ready to be done with it.
There you go. There you go.
God. And you're a
not-
Yakuza fan? What?
No. It's more like I feel like I'm going too slow. That's what it is. Not that I hate it, I'm just going too slow. And I'm like, go faster, stupid.
It's okay. You
Gotta
can
go
say the
fast.
word. You suck.
Those are 2 words.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, but basically, my week ended on a good note, on a good bad note, because yesterday I was supposed to work 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And at about 11 to 11:30, I can't remember, our entire system, internet, everything just crashed at work. So
goodbye.
so we still did the patients, but we did it by hand. So that was like a little bit. It made work a little harder.
Did
You know,
the
like 'cause
patients by hand.
rather than we like poked our fingers in their eye rather than use machines.
This
No,
is
but so
gonna
we had to do
hurt.
We had to do everything by hand. So the doctors were like, "Okay, well, you know, some of these people, if they're like, we're gonna tell them, sorry, we have to rebook you because we don't have the right tools to do or whatever. We don't have the machines." So we ended up leaving a bit early because my boss came in and she's like, "Where's the tech guy?" We're like, "He left to go get something." She's like, "Okay, you guys can leave. I'll wait till he comes back." So I was like, "Bye." Hoi. So that was fun. Yeah. Yep. I felt like sharing that, and I did it really fast because I had a lot of coffee. Actually, that's not true. I found out. I'm gonna throw this in because I've been wanting to tell you guys, but apparently I found out that scientists have proven that in Canada people speak faster because we're so used to talking in the really cold weathers with our mouth half open to conserve heat. So apparently we like speak like super fast compared to you guys, but I don't think that's true.
And Canadians are 9 times more likely to get glaucoma.
Yeah.
I knew this one guy in high school he spoke so fast, and my English teacher was like, "Dude, how the hell can you understand him?" I'm like, "I've known him since like 6th grade, so I just you adapt."
Could be worse. I could speak French, then you can understand shit.
Oh yeah, I'll guess. I'll guess.
I won't do that. Alec! I was your week there.
Over there.
Well, my 604,800 seconds in a week.
You singing
Was?
Hamilton?
No,
Isn't that Rent?
I don't fucking know.
You uncultured swine.
Wow.
You know what? It's from The Office, so fuck you.
What? And you know what?
Go on, Alec. Sing your song.
I haven't done my week yet. I can't do.
That's what I meant. Sing us your week.
Okay, so I did something stupid this week. I worked extra hours.
Nice.
You idiot.
I know.
Look who's talking.
I did too. Yeah, wow. Ow.
I only did it because I kind of got a guilt trip into it because the normal nights that I work, my colleagues were like, "Oh, I'm working 10 nights in a row. No one's helping me," and all that. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll come.
And then I'll work.
Then I'll work. Yeah.
It's Alec. You're expecting something like that.
Yeah.
And he did.
Anyway, I hate feeling sorry for people, especially when you get when you do a lot of effort and just get told for. Oh yeah, that's the best thing. So when I did extra hours, I got told off for doing extra hours.
Wow.
What?
How dare you help?
We don't want to pay you for being a good guy.
Wow,
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking asshole. Doing
Bitch.
extra work.
Right?
Yeah, it's like
Jesus.
Maybe you should have thought of that.
Fucking
Manager
nervous
was
some
like-
people.
What about the people working 10-hour shifts? Are they not
Fuck
working extra?
No, fuck those guys.
yeah. So it's just like, okay, I'm not doing that again. Fuck you guys.
Man, fuck all you. Fuck all you hoes. I'm out.
He just like pushes all the old people down the stairs and he's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Have fun cleaning that up. No.
Gonna need a mop in aisle old.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of old, I played Death Stranding again, and I created my mother in 15 minutes after she died.
Excuse
What?
me?
Spoiler alert.
You
Wow.
motherfucker. I finally get it. You shit.
Oh, that's quite early in the game, so it's not really a huge spoiler or anything.
He's even earlier since he hasn't started. That's your fault, Sean.
Wha-
Just kidding.
So I'm playing that again, but on normal mode this time, so... Wow.
On normal
Right.
mode.
I played more MGS5, but this time I was playing Ground Zeroes, as I'm trying to get the platinum on Ground Zeroes. I mean, there's no
I
rush
feel like
to do it
that's
this
earned
time.
its own shirt at some point, you know?
Yes.
Platinum. But how do you spell it?
Can you make like
Platinum.
make sweatpants with that and like slap it on the ass
I like it.
or down the leg, either one.
Or both.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm
Ready.
wearing them. I'm wearing them
and
right
both,
now.
Both images will be spelled differently. Platinum.
Yes, I like that. Marketing.
Yeah.
There we go.
I watched more Simpsons. I'm now on season 29.
What?
Why would you watch a dumb show like that?
Get fucked.
Okay, so I kind of
I like
decided
that show.
To make friends.
Well, no, you watch Friends to make friends.
No.
I don't like Friends.
We
Friends
know.
can fuck off. Anyway, so I've come up with a theory that what I'll do is I'll watch the later or the more newer episodes of The Simpsons first, and then watch the older ones and see which one is better, kind of thing.
Why would you do that?
The old ones
Because
are definitely
everyone's
better.
literally starts with season 1 and going all the way till season whatever, until I get fed up with it. And the thing is, you already have seen those episodes because you've watched it as a kid growing up. So I'm just like, okay, let's watch the newer episodes, ones I haven't seen before, as opposed to the older ones that I have seen countless times before. Yeah? You with me?
I saw them once as a kid, not all of them, just whichever ones I caught, and I saw them in French. So that's why I'm starting at season 1.
What are you saying? Anyway,
Wow.
I also watched Mr. Magoo on a Disney Plus, and Yeah. Yeah, painful. Very painful.
Once again, I must say. Exactly.
There you go. Finish each other's whistles.
So,
Nope.
I had no idea what Mr. Magoo was going
Some
into
blind
it.
fuck.
Apparently,
He had glaucoma.
it's a cartoon in America back in the day.
Are you
And they
attacking
did
me?
probably.
Wow.
Don't we always though?
You're right.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, Sean's kind of got a big old target glued to his ass.
Jesus.
Wow. Did I
Yeah.
sit on something? What?
Yeah, paint in the in the shape of a target on your ass.
Christ.
Okay.
I only really watched it because Leslie Nielsen was the main character. And yeah, it was not enough to keep me watching.
I bet.
It was just
Yeah.
duh.
All of his movies are good.
Yeah, he's like 40, 60. Most of his stuff is not very good, I've found.
Yeah.
But the good stuff is really good, so there's that.
Yeah. I would say that when I was watching it, he was playing the character really well. You know, gathered from what the researcher did after it. And I was just like, oh, okay. So he played the character really well, but the fucking movie was just horrible. Anyway, do you remember when we used to sing shala la 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 la?
Life goes on.
Shaska. Shala la 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 la. Shaska. La dee da. Okay. According to the mansion
Thank you.
clock, according to the mansion clock, it is helmet past armor o'clock. It's time for some news.
What? What?
I know, that was a bit of a stretch.
You don't know.
Okay, I got 4 news topics. I don't know what you guys have got. Hopefully nothing.
Wow.
I've got glaucoma.
You can keep that to yourself then. Okay, the first one
Don't
is...
spread it.
Say it, don't spread it.
Okay, the first news. Konami, you know who those
Are a
guys
bunch
are.
of wankers.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what did they used to do?
Bollocks.
Drugs.
Back?
Wanker things.
Wanks.
They used to be
wanked.
known.
I slept through that class. I'm sorry.
They used to be known as a gaming company.
Ah, pachinko.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got franchises in Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, and Castlevania. And probably some other ones that we don't care about, like Pro Evolution Soccer and all that crap. But did you know Konami are now making desktop PCs?
What?
What is
Yeah.
the matter with them? They're
What?
like, we'll do anything. We don't give a shit.
Yo,
Anything.
pick
Absolutely
one and
anything
stick with
other
it.
than make video games. We'll make fucking lollipops. I'll suck your dick. I mean, I'll do anything.
What?
I feel like somebody's gonna clip that. Oh no!
I probably will.
God damn it.
Dante, get it done.
Dante.
God damn. See, now I've got to edit that out. Just because you fuckers.
I'm gonna cry.
So, for around $1,760, you can get a Konami desktop PC.
Are the specs
Burn
even
it.
good?
Probably not.
Ah.
It's about as powerful as an NES.
Oh.
You know, I did look up earlier, but they were just too boring to read. I was just like, okay, yeah.
Send me the specs later. We'll look.
It's just basically, it's the same as similar models out there, that cheaper. But it's just because Konami was like, we're a logo, we're a brand.
You guys want to know how we can make money? We're gonna make the PC machines. Yeah. They buy those.
You know how else you can make money? Make your fucking video games, you
Please!
idiots!
Please. I'll slide whistle for you, Konami, if you make a game.
They literally have some of the
Sweet.
biggest, most recognized franchises in video game history, and they're just like, nah, man,
You know what would be great?
Nah, bruh.
nah, bro.
If we didn't do that. Let's go make a desk or something. Let's go to the next
What if
IKEA.
we made chairs?
Anything for money.
And we'll
I
put the
won't
Castlevania
play
logo on
games.
it.
No,
Battle
I won't
Cell.
play games.
Metal Gear Solid, the carpet. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh no, I might buy that.
I might too.
You know, honestly, if they made some
Konami, call me.
furniture,
We'll talk.
actually, if they made some furniture, I might actually buy it. That sounds pretty dope.
Jesus.
Harlequin, what's this Metal Gear made out of? Carpet, Snake.
Oh,
What?
excuse me. All right, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, so yeah, Konami are definitely a bunch of wankers. That's all that needs to be said about that one. Okay, next article. Let's talk about Hideo Kojima.
We
As
just
he
talked about
is-
Konami. Oh.
Oh,
Pretty
Snap.
magica.
Hideo is featuring in Sony's documentary titled "From Bedrooms to Billions: The PlayStation Revolution."
that sounds kind of scary.
Bedrooms to Billions will also feature Mark Carney as they talk about the history of the consoles from its Nintendo's potential partners to the gaming giant of today.
So it's not on Pornhub, right?
I mean, it could be. I didn't take note of where I got this source from. It might.
Oh no.
Knowing Alec, no.
That's where he gets
Please.
most things.
No.
So the documentary Bedrooms to Billions is set for a September release. Don't you know why? But
That's really
whatever.
soon.
Is it coming out on September 11th? 9/11, Mikasa.
Oh,
Mikasa 911, no,
oh
no.
my
It's
god.
probably coming out for Xbox, just to piss them off.
Now available on your Sony Dreamcast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yay.
Speaking of Sony,
Ooh.
next article: PS5 console to last for only 5 years. So, according to Give Me Sports website, this hasn't been confirmed, but they think the PS5 console will only last for about 5 years.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds like
That's what a console generation used to be. So, and honestly, I feel like they're probably going to make this one shorter anyway, because they're, as soon as they get that momentum going for digital, they're just going to, you know, they want to make that console. They want to make that system that's just digital. So why draw out the one that has a disc tray in it? You know, it doesn't make sense. Put that out for 5 years, kill it, and then go digital. Fuck you, microphone. Get out of my way.
Wow.
Sorry. I hit
This
my
is how
microphone.
Testy.
feels.
I hit my microphone. Wow.
Your microphone's sad. You fuck.
Good piece of shit. It's made by Konami.
Oh, damn.
Going back to Konami,
What?
and my fourth article, fourth and last, peace has been achieved on MGS5. During the lockdown, a dedicated Discord group, I don't know the name of, that was made for MGS5 PS3 players, all decided to come together to disarm all the nukes from every player's mother bases. This is done by invading other players' mother bases and stealing shit from them, including nuclear weapons and all the other goody stuff you can get.
I love stealing shit.
Once you
Theft is
Once
my
you steal-
favorite.
once you steal the nuke, you can disarm that nuke. So with that in mind, the Discord group, I think they started around 1,800 nukes around the whole fan base and kind of thing, and they reduced it to 0.
Aw.
Do you know why?
Because they're a bunch of wankers.
Well, they decided to get it down to 0 in hopes that, once you get to 0, it would unlock another scene or an extra thing or chapter 3 in MGS5. But no.
Of course not. Why would that be a thing?
Yeah, so after they, got to 0, I think they actually told Konami this, alert them via Twitter or something. They're like, hey, look what we did. Give us something in return.
Here's a chair.
Yeah, Konami are apparently investigating these. However, as soon as, that was done, the 0 thing, there's been another 40 nukes enabled, so it's kind of stupid, really. I mean, I don't know about you guys, because, as for me, I love Metal Gear series, except for Survive. But I'm kind of... But I've accepted that Metal Gear Solid is just dead. It's done. Finito. Get over it. Fini! Final! But there's obviously a lot of die-hard fans.
Me.
Die harder. That want extra content. And you think, yeah, it's just not going to happen, though. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Making lamps.
Oh, yeah. Making desktops, lamps.
Fucking desktops, lamps, boxes. Who the fuck?
Boxes would be great.
You want to go
That would
callback?
make sense.
What if Konami bought fucking Last of Us? They'd make dildos. Callback.
Oh my god.
You remember?
Oh,
Ellie's dildo.
Nah!
Nah.
Shouldn't that be going up and down, Diz? There we go. But yeah, that's the news.
Your
Unless
timing's off. I fucked up the quote. Wow. You're off time.
You're off time.
I'm
Wow. Wait, okay. Well,
I'm sorry,
Alec,
Sean.
It's okay.
Yeah, that was basically news, unless anyone else has some news.
I mean, I don't know if I should say it, so I'm not gonna.
What?
That means you have to.
Yeah, you're committed.
Well,
To the word.
Dante had sent me this link on Twitter about Yakuza 7 being released on November 13th, so I don't know how true that is. So we'll see. I mean, that's news. I'm excited.
I'm ready.
Wow.
Well, actually, I'm very not ready.
You're not ready,
I
but
want
you
to
are.
be ready. Yes, I'm
Ready.
mentally ready.
Ready.
Yes, I'm sorry. But not,
Okay, yeah, Yakuza, yeah, good.
Yes. Yes.
Good shit.
Of course. It is good shit. Thanks.
Capcom.
Thanks for
I got
coming.
one, I guess.
Ooh.
Capcom's releasing paid DLC for Leon and Claire outfits for what's that fucking stupid game called? Resistance.
Resident Evil 7.
Wow. That would be 8. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
I heard it was getting paid DLC, but I didn't know what it was.
Yep. So no costumes for the for Resident Evil 3, but you get them for fucking Resistance that nobody gives a shit about.
Well, take all my
Thanks.
my being excited and just flush that shit down the toilet.
They could have at least made it so that you could use those costumes in both. Put them in RE3 as well. What the fuck is the
Come
problem?
on, you little shitheads.
Like,
Listen, Capcom.
Jill in Resistance can't even wear that outfit, but she can't wear it in RE3. What the fuck? I swear to God, they're trying to piss people off intentionally. I swear,
feel like-
it has to be.
Never mind.
What?
Konami took over.
No, they don't make games anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to get as much as they can to get people to play the game, but ever since I said, don't play Resistance because it's shit, no one's playing it.
I mean, I tried it when it first came out, but I had a good time, but I was also with my friend, so I don't play it of my own.
Okay, well, that's the news.
That's all, folks.
Oh yeah, and Halo. What's
God
the
damn
new
it,
Halo?
Sean.
Halo.
Poo poo.
What the fuck
Halo,
is it
who
called?
cares?
Poofinity.
The new Halo
There's
is
Infinite.
going to be garbage.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, I actually did see. I was at work, and there was the BBC News thing. It came up with it, and I was just like, "Wow, those graphics do look terrible."
Yeah. I think we talked
So-
a little bit about that, but yeah, I just thought I'd
We
bring it
did.
up because of fucking garbage.
Yeah. Good luck, Xbox. You're gonna need it.
Ah, well.
Made by Konami.
Xbox made by Konami.
Oh boy. Konami's
Konami
taking over.
box.
Oh no,
Oh.
The
K-Box.
K-Box.
Ah,
Oh! Special
it's like
K.
K-pop, only not that. Infinite. Halo Infinite.
I said that!
I didn't hear you over my
Okay.
shoulder.
Wow!
I'll be over here in my corner.
Bye.
Bye.
Jazz has the corner as well.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's where I sit when Sean ignores me.
Oh, and the new Horizon Zero Dawn got canceled.
What? Oh.
I know you're lying.
You don't know.
I immediately got it when
I know
Konami
you're
bought the
lying.
rights to Horizon, and they cancelled it.
I'm not even giving you the attention of my time for that.
Wow.
I know you're lying and you don't deserve it.
That's not very nice.
Okay, that's enough of the made-up news. Let's talk about a survival horror topic. Okay, we had to come up with jingles for these things. Okay,
That
so
is the jingle.
no, that's a jingle for the news.
You don't.
What's the survival horror one gonna be, though? We all scream like. Ah, 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 ah.
Ooh.
Oh! Survival horror? Survival horror? What the hell is that? I'm scared.
Okay, shut the fuck up. In this topic, I will ask everyone to name a video game character / TV
Mario.
character.
Mario.
Shut the fuck up! I haven't finished. That would fit into a survival horror video game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna ask you all to name a video game character, or a TV character, or a movie character, or whatever character that fit into a survival horror video game.
But
So I'm gonna give you an example. So we've seen video game characters come from other video games, like Yoda in Soul Calibur 3 and all that kind of crap. Jill Valentine in Marvel vs. Capcom. Okay, Negan from Walking Dead into Tekken 7 for some reason. You know, there's been lots of crossovers. So I'm asking you guys, you know, what would be a good character to fit into a survival horror genre game? Okay, well, I'll get started. So I have often thought of Drebin from MGS4 could very well fit in the survival horror game as a kind of slightly cocky, bit full of himself, magical, little elusive as well. But also, when Drebin does these stories in MGS4, when you take out one of the B&B core, it really suits the tone, and his voice is into it. So it's like you can really set an atmosphere. So I could really see Drebin being a part of a survival horror game as a bad guy, as a kind of supporting character on the side, just like you shouldn't be doing that kind of thing. So yeah, I can kind of see, yeah, Drebin fitting well in a survival horror game. Sean?
Corey Matthews from
and his best friend Sean.
in Silent Hill.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I gave you guys 3 days to think of something.
I didn't read what you wrote, so this is all new.
I was
Wow.
not informed
I
of
forgot.
anything.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay, while you guys are thinking of another one, I'll go say the other one. So, Agent 47 could be a good character to be in the survivor horror games, because he has this silent approach that, you know, could really fit into games like The Last of Us, where he can just, like, he has to be sneaky, he has to kill down the enemies. So yeah, I could see. Just think of characters from TV universe, movie franchises, or whatever. Just what would you think that could play into a video horror game?
I think if they made a co-op campaign game of Supernatural, people would fucking love it.
Oh my god.
Like you and your friend are Sam and Dean, and then you can get like
god.
Yeah. You go like each chapter is a different fucking monster to kill or stop. You have to figure out like clues as to where they are and shit.
There's so much content to pull from. You could make it a fucking RPG.
And guaranteed that the actors would be in, like they'd be up for it probably.
Oh, absolutely.
They seem to have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I would say, I feel like Link from Breath of the Wild would be a good person because he can literally he can survive off the fucking land and use most weapons besides guns, obviously.
I wouldn't say he'd
kill
be
somebody
very good
with a
at warning
bench.
people because he just goes ah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like a fucking monster coming and he's like, ah! And everybody's like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid?
The zombie's about to fight him. He's going.
And he's like, he could sneak around, he could be stealthy. Ta-da!
And he could cook
Perfect.
soup.
He can make his own food. He lives off the side of the land. He would be, boom, boom.
I was
There you
originally
go.
gonna say Buffy, but they already had a video game for
And it
Buffy.
was good.
Yeah, but not a horror game, and she wasn't even like voicing her own character. Stupid.
Wait, I thought she did for the first one, but not the second one.
I don't think so. I think she was the only one who didn't out of the cast.
I'm pretty sure that was the second one. I'll have to look that up because I could
I
swear
have
she
one
did
of
the
them,
first
but-
one. Because I remember with the second one being upset that they got like everybody, I think, except for her. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, I was kind of thinking maybe like Solid Snake for. You could probably do it with either Silent Hill or Resident Evil. Like if you built it around that kind of gameplay, it'd be interesting to see like a stealthy approach to survival horror where you got to try to not get caught. They kind of tried to do that with oh god with Vampire Rain, and that was an abomination. Ugh. It's one of the worst games ever created. Wasn't even really survival horror. I guess it was just horror, but it was garbage.
It was horror because
So
it was horror
bad.
because it was garbage.
There you go. That was the true horror.
Yes.
Was experiencing that piece of fucking trash.
I don't think any of the shows I watch would blend well into survival horror because like there's so many characters in once, so it's just like saying any fucking Disney character. But yeah,
Disney
I
in
watched
Countdown
a lot of
Vampires.
creepy.
Well,
I
we
watched
already
a lot
got
of
Mickey
creepy
Mouse as
shit,
nemesis.
so-
So.
You're right.
I watched a lot of creepy shit, so I always think about the shit like constantly. So.
I read a lot of crossover fan fiction where like they mixed Caillou and Resident Evil and shit like that.
What the fuck?
the Ninja Turtles, like
Wow.
all this
What?
stupid shit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Garfield.
No! Shut up!
There you go, Uncle Jesse from Full House in Silent Hill, looking for the whole family. He gets to Silent Hill and he's looking for his family, but he's like, "Nah, I don't want to stay," and he leaves. But he can't leave. I'd also really like to see Xena get pulled into one of those. Xena, because she's funny and everything. So
Cena.
Xena. I'm not looking at my DVD shelf right now, but Wonder Woman would be cool too.
Batman.
How about the Power Rangers? They go, "Hoy, yeah!"
The Power Rangers.
You put
The entire
Batman in Dino
the entire class of Magic School Bus ends up in Raccoon City. Right on the Magic.
Miss
I don't-
Frizzle! No.
Harry Potter.
Oh!
I was going to say they already put Thomas the Tank Engine as
Oh my
Nemesis.
god.
Mr. X. As Resident
Oh,
Evil
Mr. X,
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
They put Thomas the Engine as everything. That was podcast number 1. I was like, "What? Who's Thomas the Engine?"
Oh my god.
You guys
Oh,
put
yeah.
darn. There you go, Nemo. You gotta find Nemo because he's in Silent Hill. He's just flopping on the street because there's no water.
Oh no!
They find Nemo and he's dead, and then they die. The end.
What, Dory's the cop game? My.
Yeah, they're flopping on a motorcycle.
Oh my
They're all
god.
just fish. I would love that.
I kind of feel like we drifted off away from the idea, but never mind.
I mean,
It's fine.
it's still a
You
good
said.
idea.
I'm going by what you said.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, anyway,
Wow. Fuck you.
fuck me. Fuck you.
Fuck.
Anyway, any other stupid suggestions that we do stupid things?
No.
No? Okay then, right.
Abby
That's
in
me.
Fatal Frame. Boom. From The
Who?
Last of Us.
Oh my god.
Just beat
Happy
the
in
shit.
Fatal Frame.
Yeah. Do
Crush the camera.
Yeah, she tries to take a picture, it just fucking breaks.
Does she even know how cameras work?
Wow.
She's like 2.
She's not a caveman.
I know, but
What do you mean she's 2?
like I don't know anything about
Oh.
The Last of Us 2. I will let you know.
Have you ever seen The Croods?
No.
Anyway.
Okay, it's game time.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah, Carlos is back.
That's not Carlos, for fuck's sake. Right, we have a new game to play, and this one is called...
Please, just finish me quick.
Wait, I got one more.
I don't want to play this game.
Regina from Dino Crisis and Monopoly.
I was thinking instantly of Regina, the evil queen. I was like, where are you gonna put her?
That's all.
Monopoly.
Okay, it's time to play Finish Me Off Quick. In this game, you each get a turn to finish off my sentence and finish me off quick. So, I will start a video game quote, and you guys must correctly finish me off. If you get it word for word, you'll get 5 points. If you get some of it right, you'll get 3 points. But if you say something more funny than the original line, then I will give you 1 point. Okay?
Why
You
would
will
we
each-
want 1 point instead of 5?
Just gonna let you know that I'm gonna fail miserably.
It's okay. He's gonna pick a game you haven't played, so don't worry about it.
Take comfort in that.
You will each get 1 quoted line, and then you all play for the final quote, okay? So, for example, if I started a quote from Resident Evil,
Sandwich.
stop it, don't open.
Sandwich.
That sandwich.
My ass.
Funny enough, I did say, this is what I typed in, so yes, it is that door, but I did type in, or my ass. So,
Yeah!
Wow.
So we have to match what you said.
No, that's your game.
No, what? Then what? Why did you write down something?
No, you guys are gonna just say the quote. Gonna
No.
finish off the quote that I started to say. Or,
Okay.
if you don't know it, you can make something funny.
My ass.
Oh.
Your ass.
Everyone's ass.
So, since last week on Jazz's new game, Jazz made me go first.
It's Diz's turn.
Yeah.
I decided to take Diz to go first. Yes, Jazz, get out of my head. So
Yeah, I don't
Diz,
want to be in here anyways.
You see what happens when I talk to Shayla for like
Dark.
5 seconds? I start screaming.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so Diz, your quote is from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could...
Fuck.
Suck each other's dicks. There you go.
no.
Is this dual or RE4?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a 1 point for a funny answer, but can you get... Do you know the actual quote? Can you finish me off?
Don't say it like that.
To play penis cake.
Stop! Okay. No. Like, I can't get the exact words in my head, so no.
Okay. The completed quote is, I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
I thought of Kumbaya, but I didn't think the entire. Yeah, I had Kumbaya. That was it.
Okay,
I'll
you
never
get 1
know what
point.
that game's story is anymore at this point.
Resident Evil.
Me either.
What?
Jazz!
Hey.
Your quote is from Futurama the game.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
I'm out. I didn't even know there was a game, so.
Okay, this should be interesting. The hammer at the bottom of a...
What?
The hammer at the bottom of a...
Toilet.
1 point, yeah. Do you not know the quote at all?
I haven't played the game, so no.
Does anyone know the quote?
no.
Never played the game.
Okay.
You almost had me happy because you said Futurama, and then you're like, the game.
Okay, so
Damn it.
the quote is, the hammer at the bottom of a giant pile of dangerous rubble, said Fry at the very start of the game.
I knew that.
Cool.
Wow.
Sean,
Hi.
your quote comes from MGS2.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Find something to believe in and find it.
In my pants. Oh, Lord.
1 point there, yep.
Thinking we're going for shock value here. People are questioning if we even play video games at all at this point.
Find it in the bottom of my ass underneath all the rubble.
Said Fry.
I fucking have no idea. It's been way too long since I played that shit.
Okay, the quote is, find something to believe in and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Nah.
From Solid Snake talking to Raiden just before they get attacked by the Arsenal Tengu. The guards. Alright.
The gods.
The gods.
Okay, this is the last quote for everyone to play. And it is from The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh fuck!
Pokemon Go.
Never played it.
I watched people play it when I was
I
young.
didn't even know there was dialogue in that game. I just remember like being Bartman,
Okay,
and there's
it's the quote.
farts.
Shut the fuck up. It's quote.
Oh damn!
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say...
Get fucked.
I like boobs.
I like.
Oh no.
This?
Is that a banana in my pocket, or am I happy to see you?
What?
What's the camera?
Where's the camera?
Abby doesn't know.
Wow.
I don't have an answer. I can't think of it.
Okay. So, Sean has 2 points, Shaz has 2 points, Diz has 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the finished quote is... These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage? That's Mayor Quimby getting questioned in the news article at the start of the game. And that was the game. Does anyone else have a game?
No.
What are games?
Yeah, we don't play games.
Yeah, that game just solidified that we don't play games.
It's pretty sad.
I thought I was gonna have it because I used to watch people play Simpsons Hit and Run when I was younger. For some reason, I was afraid of the game, so I didn't play it myself.
What?
Yeah, I didn't like
It
it.
was too bright.
Okay. Right, it's time for an alternative to
Well.
read your comments. Read your comments.
There's an alternative.
It's called Leave Us Comments. Fuck.
Oh.
Let's play the jingle.
Tell me something I don't know!
All I heard was screaming.
I like it.
Okay, so it's called Fact Time Bitch. So in this
Excuse me?
segment, Fact Time Bitch. In this segment, where we usually have read your comments, I decided to try a new segment where I present to everyone 3 random video game facts for us to talk about.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Give me the facts, bitch.
Of life.
Oh,
So-
What are facts?
Here's a question for you guys. So, what do you think was the first video game played in space?
Pong?
I was gonna say Pong.
Asteroids.
Yes.
Yeah, Galaga.
Oh my god.
Well, okay. The answer is the Game Boy version of Tetris.
I was gonna say
I had a
Tetris, but I
feeling
was
it
like,
might be
this is a
Tetris.
trick question.
In 1993, Russian cosmonaut Alexander Zelebrov, whatever, brought with him Tetris for the Game Boy, aboard the Soyuz TM-17 rocket to the
A man of
MIR space station. The
Man,
the game would later be sold in an auction. How much do you reckon that game was sold for?
$1 million.
$1 billion.
$100 billion.
$7
going
billion.
$7.
$7.
30 million. Alec.
200,000.
Oh,
Alec.
Alec.
Anything else?
What
Yeah,
is
no, it's just-
200,000? Alec.
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer was $1,220.
Oh, wow.
That's not that much.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Yeah,
that.
it used to be
'Cause
quite a
it's
bit,
Tetris.
but then you went millions and billions.
Billion.
Yeah.
Million.
Billion.
So here's another question: if you guys went to space, what game would you have bought with you?
Tomb
What
Raider.
would I abort?
What would you have bought with you?
Tomb Raider.
Animal Crossing.
Amino.
Oh my god. There's no Wi-Fi in space.
That's fine. I don't play with people. I just do my own thing.
Wham.
Resident Evil Maker.
What?
64.
Jumanji.
Oh wait. Oh, that's true. Did you say
fuck,
video
I don't
game?
know.
Did
It'd
you
be something
specify
that would
video-
have to be entertaining for a long period of time.
You know what? If I was going on the space station, I would bring Alien Isolation. Because I'd want to
Wow.
fucking scare myself for the rest
Wow.
of the
No.
I'm crazy like that.
It'll be interesting because, like, nowhere in space, people could hear you scream. So you know, you
Well,
could
in the
actually-
space station, yeah.
yeah.
The Last of Us Part 2 because it never fucking ends. Fuck, I don't know.
It's never ending.
I'd probably do something like The Witcher 3. Something that lasts forever.
Forever.
Lots of shit to do forever.
Forever.
It'd bring zombies so we can keep getting bottles.
Bottles in space. Space bottles.
Space bottles.
Okay. Okay. Fact 2. In the United Kingdom, there were 2 PlayStation 1 games that had scratch and sniff on the discs.
What?
So if you scratched the disc, you could get a particular smell. Anyone want to guess which PS1 game?
Farts. Oh. Everybody remember that good old game on PS1? Farts?
Farts.
No.
And farts too. Return of the farts.
Back in brown.
Oh, I don't know. I don't. I'm literally blanking every fucking PS1 game in the world.
Shut up.
I literally can't think of one fucking PS1 game.
In what
Wow.
year?
Resident Evil.
In what year is this?
It's, if you scratch it, it smells like dead bodies.
Oh my god.
How'd they get the smell in there?
What year was it?
It doesn't say what year.
Dig Dug.
Doug, the...
Smells like dirt.
I'll remind you, it's in the UK.
Oh, I don't know. Like, only in the UK?
No, these two games are the only ones.
Fuck, I wouldn't even know.
My ass.
Scratch and sniff.
Based on a true story.
That's the name of my
Okay, do you want the
documentary.
actual answers?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so FIFA 2001.
It smells like sweat.
Smells like dick.
What?
They just rubbed a bunch of chalk straps on there.
No.
So I just sent you guys an image.
Is it a dick?
No, it says compact disc,
Oh,
Sean.
sorry, I can't read.
Compact disc.
Not dick.
There's
So,
balls
yeah.
though.
That said, smell the pit. Smells like genuine armpit.
Oh boy.
So yeah, FIFA 2001. You could scratch and sniff it, sniff the disc, and you would scratch it. You would smell the soccer pitch.
Does it smell like balls?
Damn it.
The other one is Gran Turismo 2. You scratch the disc, and it would smell of a pit stop.
I like Gran Turismo.
Should smell like gasoline or something.
That'd be cool. I would sit there
Methane.
and just smell the CD the whole time.
Or smell like a skunk.
But these two games weren't the only ones to come up with the whole scratch and sniff shit. Earthbound for SNES also had scratch and sniff cards.
I'm sorry,
But
what? Are you referring to the
What?
SNES? You
Yes.
fuck.
Earthbound for SNES
Wow.
and scratch and sniff cards, but it said the smells were very bad.
Oh.
Probably to represent the game.
Oh.
Damn.
The game's theme, I shall say.
Alec is coming for lives today.
Yeah. Okay, fact 3, bitch.
Ooh.
Last fact.
Spicy.
Okay. How many dollars worth of quarters did Americans spend in 1981 on arcade machines?
Too many.
$1 billion.
Did you say dimes?
Quarters.
What the fuck? They don't even sound the same.
Listen, I hear what I want, okay?
Okay, selective hearing, gotcha.
Alright, how many pennies did people spend?
I said $1 million.
Quarters.
Billion. Billion. Billion.
That's a
5.
big number.
Better. Billion.
What
sounds
was the
better.
time frame again?
It was in 1981 in America on arcade machines. How many dollars worth of quarters did Americans spend?
I stand by my statement.
Jazz.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. What?
Thank you.
How many
What?
billions of dollars do you think they spent?
10. 10 billion.
Oh, wow.
10 billions of dollars.
Okay.
Damn.
Jazz is the closest.
Whoa! Really?
Here's a fact that, according to Time magazine in 1981, Americans used $20 billion at arcade machines.
Christ.
That is
Damn.
double. That is double the amount of income of every casino in Nevada combined in that year.
What the fuck?
You know what that means? Bring arcades back.
They wouldn't make that money now.
Ugh. I'll
Yeah.
give it to them.
Especially with the corona.
I'll give it to them.
Coronavirus.
No, just use, for your wireless thing. Just go get your card out and go boink, boink, boink.
Wait, are we swiping the card or are we
Yeah, why
in the
not?
machine?
Ours, we used to have one that had a card, and it was just like really fucking annoying because you had to wait forever in line just to fill up your card.
Yeah, we had some places like that too.
We still
And like
have-
sometimes it would take your money but not actually register the fucking credit. That was fun.
we have
Oh, us, it was a counter with like an actual person working that did that.
we have
Well,
a
yeah, but
couple
you
of
use the card on the
arcades.
machine. And
Yeah.
like sometimes when you swipe it, it doesn't fucking register.
Man,
but
you
it
guys
takes
are
the
fucking
credit.
advanced. You guys are fucking advanced. Our barcades use tokens and shit.
Our
We don't have
barcades.
cards. We actually have a pinball arcade.
You have to pay in corn.
The
A
movie
barcade.
theater here has like cards for the arcades. Stupid.
It's dumb.
Oh, it's so bad.
Okay, so let me ask you guys, did you guys ever play in the arcades? And if so, what games did you play?
House of the Dead.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I played a lot of House of the Dead and Time Crisis.
Yeah, good one.
And Jurassic Park.
I don't remember what it was, but a driving thing. I was
Ah,
very
fucking
young.
Crazy Taxi!
Yeah.
That was an arcade.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't in an arcade until like 21, so this was at a laundromat. They had a couple of arcade machines, so fucking jazz.
Simpsons.
They had a couple of arcade machines, and there was one that was kind of like Outrun or whatever.
Ooh,
were
Outrun's the
driving.
shit, yeah.
Yeah,
I played Outrun
it was
too.
fucking awesome.
I did a lot of DDR
And
at the
then-
arcade.
Mortal Kombat. That wasn't at the laundromat. That was actually at the actual arcade that I went to. Had to
We would-
specify.
We would go to this place called Midway, which was like a bunch of arcades, and it had some games that you could play, like T-ball or skee-ball or whatever it's called, where you would get like coupons, and then you could exchange them for prizes, or you could just play the arcades that were just to play. And we would go like once a week. We'd spend hours playing DDR, and then we'd go to McDonald's and eat like 5 junior burgers, which like there was no point in playing DDR that long, so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually never played DDR in the arcade. I ended up, like, the first time I ever played DDR, well, I guess technically it was an arcade machine, but it wasn't in an arcade. It was at an anime convention. But, that was the first time I played it, because I was like, I'm never playing that dumb shit.
I
and then
fucking
I tried
did
it,
that
and I
on
was like,
purpose.
oh, fuck me. This is amazing. And
First-
then I was super
first-
addicted.
First time I played it was my cousin showed up with his PS2 and he's like, "You want to play DDR?" I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And he's like, "It's a dancing game." I'm like, "That sounds stupid." Then I watched like my sister and my cousins play it and I'm like, "I want to play that." And then we kept like I got more into it and then I got it myself and then they had the big metal boxes where you could play, which was sweet. But yeah.
Yeah, I always
Really?
wanted to get one of those, the metal setup, because you can actually buy like
Yeah.
a home version of that. That'd be
So
fucking
expensive.
Cool. Yeah, they're like
I tried to
$200.
build one. I had like a plexiglass sheet on top of my dance mat and then I broke the plexiglass
Oh,
sheet.
shit.
Which was supposed to be
God.
for Empire Builders, so my mom was like, "Okay, now we can't play that game." I'm like, "Sorry, I danced all over it. It was like like duct tape to the floor, so it stopped moving around because those mats were stupid."
Yeah, those
moving
mats
around
are
everywhere.
garbage. I fucking hate those things.
But they did have like the metal ones at the anime conventions here, and I do remember like I was dressed like Steve one time, and I went in there and there was somebody dressed like Claire because we'd been hanging out during the day, so we did like a Claire versus Steve dance off, and it was pretty fun. I was wearing like big combat shoes, and usually I play in like Converse, so it was really really hard to move around.
Yeah, it's like having
It's really
weights on your feet.
Clunky, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I used to play with steel toes, which like you could hear.
Oh god.
I'm like, I can't play. I'm wearing steel toes. They're like, who cares? Do it. And all you hear is like super loud kicking.
That
I'm
must have
like,
been
I'm
so
sorry.
annoying.
Yeah. Then you hold the bar in the back and your feet move on their own, and people are like, wow, you're so good. I'm like, yeah, but you're not dancing at this point.
Yeah,
Never actually played
Ow.
DDR.
It was fun.
it's so fun.
yeah.
It's very hard, and it's actually like that game can give you a fucking really good workout too. If you play the right songs, that shit is nuts.
But then
I'm
Rock
very
Band
bad
came out.
I am
then
very
we all
bad.
got
I haven't
lazy.
played Rock Band either.
What?
I'm really bad at them, but I enjoy playing when I
Bad
do
at
play
that.
them.
Well, I mean,
Rhythm
that's how it
games.
works. You like when you
Yeah.
first start, you're going to be terrible. You have to learn
Fucking
how to
garbage.
get good. I was
There you
fucking
go.
awful too. I didn't think I'd be able to play either one of those, but I just kept at it, and eventually I got really good.
So we're gonna have the ward community / like us people all meet up at some random convention one year, and everybody
Meet up at this warehouse.
wear a cosplay and go play DDR. We're all gonna have battles against each other.
Battles.
We'll like reserve the thing for the entire day.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun.
Let's do it.
And the winner
I'll be dressed like Shaun,
gets a cupcake. What? What?
throwing at them while they're playing.
And the loser also gets a cupcake.
Everybody
also
gets
got
a
their ass
cupcake.
beat.
But also, can you, yeah.
I was
Also,
gonna
bring
say
us
that.
cupcakes. Bring us cupcakes.
If you fucking lose, I'm gonna beat your ass.
You also get a
You know how many
cupcake,
times
but
I'm
we
gonna
slap
get
it
my
out of
ass
your
kicked?
hand.
You know how many times I'm gonna get my ass kicked because I fucking suck? I'm gonna die.
You can do
You're
it.
gonna kill me.
Practice.
You're right. You're right.
Practicing and make perfect.
Perfect.
You're perfect.
How
All
dare
of
you?
are perfect. All of you are perfect, you fucks.
Nerd.
Wow.
I don't identify as perfect. I identify as an idiot. Anything else we want to talk about?
I don't know.
Sports.
The weather's nice.
So,
Wow.
this has been Warcast 97. Thank you for joining us. Please continue to support the board via Patreon. Tweet at the Ward Pro. Join in the conversation via the Ward Community Discord. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Remember to fuck your parents.
Wow.
Rated E for everyone.
Hold on, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go tweet Shaun real quick.
They fucked and made you, so it's time to fuck them back. Good night.
Wait.
Wow.
Bye.
Wow.
Teleportation.
Rich.